So we asked Santa, can we get a playoff run? So far, we got a win. Let's see what we can do next. What's up, Cheesehead Nation, and welcome to another episode of the Angry Cheesehead Podcast. Holy fuck, we are... Wow. This is your host, the Angry Cheesehead, and today we are going to be breaking down the Packers win in Miami against the Miami Dolphins, 26-20. Going into this game, we weren't really good at Miami or in the Florida heat. It was going to be 48 degrees out and Christmas, of course. But let's talk about the games. So the first half, easily, pretty bad. We tried our best to hold our contention, but pretty bad. Jalen Waddle was all over us. Hill, Mostert, yep. You know, the stuff you would expect. And then the second half came, and we started looking like ourselves from last year. But let's talk about the offense here, first off. Aaron Rodgers, pretty much 24 for 36, 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Which, yeah, you're going up against a number 10 run defense in the league. They are a pretty tough defense for the Dolphins. I give credit for them. They played hard. They played strong. Rodgers made some amazing throws and also made some stupid throws, like 4th and 2. He decided to go deep, overthrows and open Christian Watson. A lot of his missed throws were mainly overthrows, going way too high and way too far. And including one of those potential touchdowns that we could have gotten that could have extended the score and put the game away. But we managed to take care of it. A.J. Dillon was the leading rusher with 11 carries, 36 yards, 1 touchdown. Aaron Jones, he managed to get some yards going, 6 carries and 25 yards, but his injury started flaring up, so he's kind of out of the game for the time being. Rodgers did a run too, 7 carries to 18 yards, and of course then you got Dallin Levitt who in the special teams had to carry the ball for a fake punt, which didn't make any fucking sense. Why would you do a fake punt on a 4th and 2 at your own 20? That's stupid. No, honey, no, fuck no. Anyway, and we thought, oh shit, this is domed. I'm gonna start. But our top receiver was Allen Lazard, 5 receptions for 61 yards. Christian Watson got 6 receptions for 49 yards. Romeo Doubs, 3 receptions for 36 yards. He was pretty much eventually put on to a returner who was okay because Keyshawn Nixon had an amazing 90-yard run on special teams, but ended up being out due to a groin injury, and hopefully he'll be back next week. But Romeo Doubs and Cobb didn't really do much for that one. But Allen Lazard can block real good, though, I can definitely say too. Mercedes Lewis, the big dog, the former Jaguar, got 2 receptions for 32 yards, and one of them was a touchdown. And that is amazing to see, because one of his passes was to get us a 1st and goal, and then the other one was pretty much to get us a touchdown. That really did help. On defense, it was pretty much, rough on the first half, but the second half, we started waking up. But let's look at the Dolphins. Tua, 16 for 25, 310 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, all pretty much from like the second half. But we'll get to that here in a minute. Raheem Mostert pretty much ran all over us. 8 carries for 45 yards. 2 of those carries were for 31 yards in the beginning, and he ran all over us in the first 2 plays of those drives. And then all of a sudden they stopped running the ball for some reason. Jeff Wilson got 9 carries, 37 yards, and a single touchdown. Top receiver, of course, was Jalen Waddle with 5 receptions, 143 yards, and 1 touchdown where he smoked Jair in the very beginning. And Tyreek Hill, 4 receptions for 103 yards. Did pretty damn good for himself. Still smoked us. Otherwise, not really much. But all of a sudden, the Packers decided, let's do better on defense and offense side. Oh, on the offense side of the Dolphins, let's struggle a bit. Stop running the ball, and then things started clicking. Devondre Campbell got a pick. Jair Alexander got a pick. And the game-winning pick from Rasul Douglas. I think this is the second Christmas in a row where Rasul Douglas ended the game with a pick. And I'm just glad he was able to do that. Because we needed to secure the win if we're going to make it. Because the drive beforehand only resulted in a field goal instead of a touchdown, which really did suck. But he at least put a lot of effort, which is crazy because for once I'm going to give credit to Joe Barry for that one because he was able to something changed in this defense that started acting like they should be acting, like a very intense defense, able to pick off Tua, force a fumble, and just look amazing. That's just me. And now, where do the Packers go from here? Well, first off, let's start off with some great news because this is a great weekend for the Packers. The Giants lost to the Vikings. I know I'm a little bit happy about that. Weird. The Commanders lost to the 49ers. The Lions lost to the Panthers, and the Seahawks lost to the Chiefs. And we were able to win this week. All we need now is for Washington to lose one more game against either Cleveland or Dallas, or for New York Giants to lose to either the Colts or to both the Colts and the Eagles. I'm sorry. They had to lose out that one, and we would have to win out against our two division rivals the next 2 weeks if we want to clinch a playoff spot, which is going to be very, very tough because next week we got Minnesota at home, and they usually get extremely lucky. They get bailed out every time, and I'm just hoping that we can actually do something to put that away and be able to go into the playoffs. And hell, if they stay number 2 and we're number 7. Hopefully we can actually end that good luck streak for them and just make them suffer. But after that, we got Detroit at home. These 2 games are very pivotal. They are crucial for the Packers' success. And if we're going to win this, we have to straighten up our team. Rodgers needs to ease up and learn to run the ball more because we just had little to no run game. For some odd reason, again, because I guess Rodgers wanted to keep throwing. But we got to start running the ball more. Defense, if they can, if they play like they played the second half last week, the entire game for the next 2 games, and maybe even in the playoffs, that would be awesome. If not, we could probably kiss that season goodbye. As for Keyshawn Nixon, I hope he gets better, but I'm glad that we have him on our special teams coordinator. My only issue is that we should have had him in here in the first place instead of Amari frickin' Rodgers, but that's just me. Glad he's a Houston Texan, but, we couldn't get rid of him beforehand. It just sucked. But overall, this is a great win. As for the Miami Dolphins, all they gotta do is win next week against New England and help the Jets lose to the Seahawks, and they're in the playoff spots. So their playoff hopes are not over. So Dolphins fans, including my lady who is working, your hopes are not gone. But we did need this win to keep our hopes alive. So no hard feelings, which is funny because I got my lady home to a jersey for Christmas. She loved it, but she hated that we won the game. But other than that, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Holy fuck, how the fuck are we surviving? That's what I'm wondering. But here's the hope that we can make a good run out of this. We could possibly run the tables. Who knows? But please like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, Packers getting to playoffs. Packers trying to go to playoffs. Let's get out of playoffs so we can go to Super Bowl.